Waited so long. Waited so long. Waited so long. Waited so long for this, a nigga been.
Another thing I'm gonna start talking about is the loads that I'm getting. How many miles I got, how many deadhead miles I got, how many loaded miles I got, the revenue. I'm gonna tell you how much the broker is offering me, my negotiation skills, the company that I'm contracted to right now. I'm gonna tell you the splits that we got, fuel prices, maintenance prices. I'm gonna deal with the numbers a little bit, but I'm not gonna make it boring though, cause numbers get kind of boring. But when you spending the numbers that's when you having the fun. So I'm gonna try to make it a little bit interesting or whatever. But running the business is hard. I don't really think I'm gonna tell y'all too much about the company that I'm contracted to or that I'm leasing with. Other than that, I'm gonna just get a little bit more in depth with how things is running. Everything don't run smooth out here neither. I'll tell you that. Like some loads in some areas that you in, it's hard to get good loads. It's hard to get good numbers. But me personally, and I'm not just saying this because I'm from the East Coast, but the East Coast is a lot of money over there. When you run to the West Coast, like when you get kind of close to, in my opinion, like Colorado, like going towards Colorado from the East Coast is good money. But like coming out of Colorado, coming out of Kansas City, like coming out of Nebraska, places like that, like the loads don't really be paying that much. I mean, you can get lucky. It depends on like your equipment, what time you really running out of these places, your availability, your hours. And how you willing to run. Like, cause some of these loads, like going into Colorado, I could say paid okay, but coming out of Colorado was almost like half of what I went into Colorado for. So, I mean, you gotta weigh the pros and cons. And you gotta you gotta be okay with accepting certain loads just to get to a better area sometimes, to be honest. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat nothing. Like sometimes you gotta accept 200 deadhead miles and 500 loaded miles just to get to a better area, and it's not gonna pay you nothing at all. I mean, not nothing, but it wouldn't pay you like a good load if you had the deadhead 200 miles and then 500 loaded miles. I mean, me personally, you know, I tell people I'm not doing something for a certain amount of money only because I know it's gonna get there on time. I know it's gonna get there intact. So like, I'm still able to move around. I'm not old as shit. So, for me to we got a tarp. I'm flatbed step deck. So when somebody offers me a load to tarp, that's a lot of work. I need at least No bullshit. I need at least $1,500 to $1,600 to tarp. If it's anything less than that, I don't even want the load. Like, so anything more than 15, 1600, I'll tarp it. But then it depends on how far it's going to. And it depends on the area that it's going to, because if it's snowing and it's windy, that's a lot of work. Like, it's not even just a lot of work. That's a lot of work. So I take all that into consideration. So, I mean, I'm not telling everybody to do the same thing. I work my own way, and I schedule things the way I schedule them, and I work the way that I need to work to be efficient. So, I mean, that's just what I do. But a normal load, if I don't gotta tarp it, it's going a good amount of distance. If it's, you try to base your miles off. I mean, you try to base your loads off the miles. So, you want to make a good cent per mile. So certain loads that's going over 500 miles, I got a certain number that if I'm offered, I already know the number in my head that I would do these miles for. So then I'm gonna throw another number out, and we're gonna try to meet in the middle somewhere. And it usually works for me. So, I mean, y'all could go off of that. That's what I do. I don't never accept nothing that's just a $1,200 load. You on 1,200 miles. They gotta be there by Wednesday. I'm never gonna just be like, okay. I'm like, no, I need more. I'm always gonna say I need more. That's what I say all the time. Like, we need to go up. We need to agree upon something, because that's not an okay price. And they always try to lowball you, because it's a whole bunch of drivers out here that'll just accept the price. I'm not one of those drivers. And then, like I said, it's all about availability of equipment. So, like, if I'm available in the right spot at the right time and there's nobody else there, or is nobody available at the time that they need them available, now we negotiate. So it's like, all right, well, we could do another $500. It's like, I know you can. That's why I asked you. But I mean, we're gonna talk about the numbers though. So we're gonna talk about layover. We're gonna talk about like I said, fuel prices, food prices, maintenance, parking, everything costs money out here. Everything. Like, it's not like I'm just riding around. Like, everything that we do costs money. And then days where you just sit there, that costs more money than when you actually doing something. Days that you just sitting around, that's thousands of dollars wasted. Potentially. I hate days where I just sit around. Like, even today, basically, like, I wasted a lot of money doing the things that I needed to do. But, as a business, you gotta put money to the side and prepare to take loss. But at the end of the day, it's all a learning experience too. So, I mean, eventually, and it's not far, but eventually, I'm gonna sit my old ass down and let somebody else drive these trucks, because my knees is getting bad, baby. I'm just playing, but I'm getting to. I don't even like driving. That's the crazy part. I hate driving. I don't like it. But yeah, it's okay. It's definitely okay. But other than that, we gonna end this a little short. I'm gonna get back with y'all whenever I turn this camera back on. Like what?
Waited so long for this, a nigga been going real strong for this. I had to build up a little confidence. Now I'm confident. Mind going at the time zone, still ride around in my 9-4. Still a couple things I try for, but a lot of shit I die for. Stay confident, built up the confidence. Been working so hard for this. I put in my all to this. Mind going at the time zone, still ride around in my 9-4. Still a couple things I try for, but a lot of shit I die for.